Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's your boy Aaron, aka Gamer Medic, aka Medic. Today, what we're going to be doing is introducing you to our very first campaign of Pathfinder 2E. It's a D&D like game. This is my very first TTRPG game that I've ever played, as well as the first campaign that I've ever streamed, obviously. So as the campaign progresses, hopefully you guys can see a little bit of a change in how we act out, how it's presented. Hopefully the quality of the stream and the videos go up more as time progresses. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy, and please sit back and relax. And this is day one of Campaign of DEEZ.
All right. Well, do one of you guys want to introduce who we are as people?
As people? Sheesh. I guess I'll go first. Everybody, hello. My name's Gamer Medic, aka Aaron. I do not have the same accent as anyone else here. I am Canadian by trade, New Zealander by choice. I work as a paramedic outside of streaming, and yeah, met these guys through streaming, and this is my very first D&D campaign, so hopefully this goes well. If I mess up, that's on everyone else but me. So that is me.
All right, I'm D. I'll go next. Y'all do. Shut up. Hi, I'm Captain Raccoons, aka BabyHuns, aka another name that's almost impossible to pronounce even in French. I'm your token French motherfucker from Canada as well, but I am still over there. So if I look like I got up at 2 a.m. to do this shit, it's because I am doing that. I'll be playing the Rock, little barbarian, very broody, and you know, I'm gonna be playing the straight man against all those idiots around the screen. Happy to be there. Let's have some fun.
I'm InsanityZANZ. Yeah, I'm pretty much the pretty face to this whole party, you know. I have to kind of make up for the rest, you know. So, but yeah, I'm playing a bard, and my goal is to get to a point where both the DM and my own teammates want to kill me because of how bad my singing is, and let's see how long that takes.
We haven't even started, and I already want to kill you, so you're doing well.
You want to kill us all the time, like even before
Yeah.
we have a campaign or a story, you just want us dead.
True.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go. Hi, I'm Xplotiva. I suck with these kind of like impromptu introduction things, but anyway,
You know.
I'm going to be playing an elf sorcerer. And the way I've done my character is going to be a little different from what I would normally play. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully I can, you know, bring it to life the way I wish to. So we'll see how that goes.
And you forgot to mention that you're a genius.
Oh yes, and I'm a certified genius, everyone. I am.
He is a genius.
Yeah, he's a
Focus my
genius.
little toes, because I'm a certified genius. And yeah, that's me.
All right, and y'all know who I am. It's me, RaveCon. It's always a rave whenever I'm around, but tonight I'm gonna be just DMing. You can cash me outside. How about that? And Trevi, I'm coming for you. But no, we're going to be playing an exciting Kingmaker Pathfinder module, 2nd edition. We last season 1, we played Pathfinder as well, the Troublesome Otari campaign, which the ending of that is always going to be a mystery. But let's hope there's less mysteries this time around. But our adventure is going to be taking place up north in an area called the Broken Lands. So, Broken Lands / Stolen Lands, it's called kind of both. But this adventure is going to be quite an exciting one. It's a bit of a sandbox adventure. So, essentially, yeah, for generations, the Stolen Lands have spanned the southern border of Brevoy. Brevoy is a large city to the north of the Stolen Lands. Let me put on some nice little background music while I'm talking. There we go. Many attempts have been made to settle them, but to date, none of us succeeded. making these 35,000 square miles of wilderness the largest area of unclaimed land in the entire River Kingdoms. As tensions melt in Brevoy, one of Rosland's sword lords hopes to change that fact. She plans to issue charters to several groups of adventurers, sending them south into the stolen lands to reopen old trade routes, defeat bandits and monsters who've made it too dangerous to use, and by sending free agents south, this sword lord of Rosland hopes to create new alliances without sacrificing her own position or power in Brevoy. So, Lady Jamandi, a wealthy and influential sword lord of the city of Restov in southern Brevoy, has come up with a bold and somewhat unusual plan to officially lay claim to the so-called stolen lands. An enormous swath of wilderness wedged between Brevoy and the Ridden Kingdoms that has resisted any attempts at settlement. Her call for heroes promises a great and perilous opportunity to claim heroic reward and to occupy the land. This call has reached ears of many mercenaries and would-be heroes, including our lovely players here, but also has drawn the attention of Jamandi's many enemies, especially those who oppose her attempt to annex the stolen lands. And that's us for the week. Alright, thanks everyone.
Alright.
See you
Yeah.
next week.
See you guys. Ah.
Alright, I'm sweating up a storm, so I'm going to have to open this window. So if I fall out the window, everyone, that's why.
I'd like to take this time to also
You believe
commend
in this.
Archon. He is doing this through a flood. XArkonx and Insanity are all doing it through a flood right now. That is the level of dedication you can expect from this crew.
Oh, well, to be fair, Arkon can't leave his house, so I mean,
Yeah, well.
He has
fair.
nothing else to do.
He has no
Might as
say.
well be here.
Don't
Oh, you
don't
know what?
pretend you would leave his house, even if he had the possibility.
I love leaving houses.
Holy
Um,
shit, Insanity, you have a command moist?
There's actually two. I made two.
moist.
Incredible. Alright guys, that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the stream.
Okay.
Yes, item 20.
Let me just minimize all those monsters. Okay. So, we are starting in so Lady Jamandi has a large manor called the Aldori Manor. Many adventurers and heroes have been answered her summon to take the opportunity to venture into stolen lands, make riches, and make a name for themselves. And you guys have held this call.
Alright.
So I'll move us into the map shortly. Just turn that down a little bit. Okay. So, you guys make your way to the Aldori Manor, all at kind of different times. It's just slowly coming in, and the servants kind of... Let me know if you can't see this map.
There we go.
Servants kind of bring you in, and as you're kind of entering, you do feel a couple of raindrops as there is a storm approaching. This spacious hall has been prepared for a great feast. Servants hustle and bustle about, while several armed soldier Lady Jamandi's house guards watch over the hall from their positions against the east and west walls. To the north, a fire crackles away in a large fireplace. An iron lever secured by a lock adorns the fireplace's eastern face. Two massive crystal chandeliers hang from the ceiling 20 feet above. The walls are decorated with painted murals of idyllic woodland scenes, nymphs frolicking amid waterfalls, satyrs dancing with fauns in the wooden glades, and various winged fairy creatures. Hashtag Pepsi. Fitting through the trees. 9 long tables are arranged around the central portion of the room, each holding plates, utensils, mugs, goblets, etc. And ready to be poured, pitchers of ale, wine, mead, and water. Boo. The smell of roasted meat and other delicious scents fill the room. yet no food has been served.
Uh-oh.
You're all escorted conveniently to the same table. And you'll start to, as you kind of settle down, who's writing words under Merv?
Who dares?
Who dares? Yeah, you guys all kind of take a seat and start to take in your surroundings. You can see on other tables a couple of different heroes. And you'll all, since you're kind of all opposite each other, you can all get a glimpse of each other. So, through the eyes of the other characters, why don't we all go around and give a little description of our character? Who would like to go first?
I guess I'll start off again. My
Right.
character's name is xArkonx. He is a half dragon. He was born in Brevoy. One of his parents was royalty, and the other parent was a dragon. And as some of you may or may not know, dragons are not the protagonists of the story, we'll say that. And so I grew up in absolute shame. My family disowned me, and right now I am just wandering around trying to regain some honor for myself. I am a summoner because I've just grown up a little bit of a troublemaker, but also very loyal to what very few friends I had. So I'm able to conjure up a dragon using my dragon ancestry and use my Eidolon or my summon dragon to help me out through our adventures.
I love it.
Let's go the same order, I guess. Y'all characters can see this literal giant of a man, like a 2 meters tall, broad shoulder, wearing a huge breastplate, like dark breastplate, covered in scars around the face, short hair but with a long braid going all the way to his hip, with his massive flail on his back, just darkly and slowly just watching and sizing up everyone in the room, keeping to himself mostly. But even if you wanted to, you wouldn't be able to miss. Like his muscles just seems tight and taut. Looked like he lived a life of battles.
Love it.
Cool. Guess that takes me to my guy. My guy is xArkonx. So xArkonx is a human bard. He's about 1.75 meters tall. He's got blonde hair. He's got the blonde bard beard. You know, the kind of moustache that just goes around the top there. He's very arrogant. He's vain. He's haughty. He was born in northern Brevoy. He was born to like commoners. He was a poor family, but he's had Choro the Conqueror, a spirit of Choro the Conqueror, guiding him for as long as he knows, telling him that he's nobility. Even his parents told him he's not, and for this he's been bullied his whole life. And everybody said, made fun of that crazy guy that thinks he's royalty when he's not. But he knows otherwise because the spirit of Choro the Conqueror, who founded the lineage of Rogarvia, has told him otherwise. He got into the arts because of Choro. Choro suggests he goes into the arts, and in his mind, he is the greatest musician and actor and any art that's ever existed. He wants to start adventuring, but he didn't want to sing about other people. He wanted to sing about himself. Again, this is arrogance. What's unbeknownst to everybody else, or unbeknownst to him, sorry, and is known to everybody else, is he's actually a pretty shit musician and pretty shit at everything else he does, but he doesn't know it, so he still thinks he's the greatest. And he just wants to make a name for himself. That's the whole reason he's on this quest.
Love it.
Okay, well, it's me. Hi. So Aquafina, she's quiet, sits, kind of just observing everyone as well. She was born on the southern border of Brevoy. She lived with her mom, kind of like in an outcast community, and she just knows that in her family there is royalty lineage. Her mom never really told her much about it, just that it is there. And unfortunately, something happened to her mom, disappeared, and now she has come here to find answers about her family, what happened to her mother, and just to get the whole truth about her life story.
Love it. So, sounds like maybe all of your lineage is the exact same person. You're all siblings. Let's have no
Could
Luke
be.
and Leia Skywalker stuff happening here, eh?
Interesting.
Could be, never know.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of having a look around. You guys kind of looks like some people are kind of not really like talking too much to each other. There's a fellow here. He's kind of just sneering, giving kind of like snide looks at people, kind of giving off that vibe that he kind of thinks he's better than other people. You can kind of see there's a barbarian lady up over here. She's going ham on the free ale. So it kind of just seems like a very mix of different people. And as you're kind of starting to have a kind of look around, you hear doors to the west wing open, and a finely dressed lady comes through. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, I broke the map.
Good work, my guy.
That's
I already got his shit.
Did it? Well. Am I doing that? Oh my gosh. But yeah, you can see that she makes her way in. So one lady comes through, and then also a human man comes down. Lady Jamandi is a female half-elf, you can tell. Does anyone want to give either a society check or a recall knowledge to see if you can identify a bit more about both the people at the head of the table?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's give
we
Hans a
can
shot.
all do this. I mean, we can all do that one. Oh hell yeah! I'm ready for this. With my good old -1. It makes sense for that character. You shouldn't know.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, guys. We got
Hey
this.
guys, would law politics? Would I be able to use that? Because I've got politics law.
Yeah.
Give me a good roll. Let's go.
Oh. You guys win the game. Natural 20.
Nat 20. I'm never getting one of
nice.
those again.
Yeah, so you recognize straight away. You know that the striking half-elf woman, you know that is Jamandi Aldori, and a smartly dressed, finely tailored, clothed aristocrat male comes in, and you recognize him as Isof Salemius. So, oh my gosh, too many notes. Sorry, give me a moment.
Don't worry, chat. He just doesn't know how to read. He's just
I
thinking
honestly,
about.
I don't.
He's just thinking about what he's gonna invent, improv.
He just didn't expect my crit. He wasn't ready for my crit. Politics check.
Oh my gosh, where did it go? I literally had it up.
Alright. In the meanwhile, I want to know more about this old fella on the left. Like, he looks like a fun time.
Which one?
The blue one.
Nah.
That one?
Nah, that one looks like a profoundly boring persona. I'm
he
talking
smells like
about the
this.
old man, like this guy yelling at the table. In my head canon, is yelling at the table.
I
Love
thought
it.
your guy would be interested in her.
I'll be interested in whoever the fuck I want.
I mean, she's a barbarian as well, just saying.
Wow, did you just assume her class?
No, Archon said she's a barbarian.
This lady's a barbarian.
Yep.
Yeah. So the bit more about the knowledge on Lady Jamandi. So Iosif, he's just a noble from Bravoy, who's one of the main houses from there. So the ruling house at the moment. Lady Amaldi is she's an Eldori sword lord. She's one of Restov's greatest warriors. So she's famous for her dueling swords, which trail magical fire when they strike. While she used to take jobs as a mercenary, she now focuses on tending the needs of her manor, troops, and duties in Restov. She's recently, you know that with your crit, you know that she's recently been odds with the ruling house of Bravoy. So this fella here. And her wealth and influence in Restov may not offer long-term protection from the region of the Dragon's Scale throne to the north. So there you go, there's some fun facts for everyone.
Interesting.
Durak, good man. Don't you think those swords would suit you very well?
They kill you. So once they sit down, the man speaks first. Greetings, heroes. I am Iosif Selimius, Lord Mayor of Restov. And this, and he gestures to the woman beside her, is Lady Jamandi Eldori. We both thank you for answering her call to heroes. You may be few, but we need only the best for this great task. Lady Jamandi gives a big smile, and then she speaks. South of here, beyond Bravoy's border, lie the stolen lands. This disputed territory has been claimed time and again by would-be settlers, but because the area has been a haven for bandits and monsters, never been held for long. Restov intends for this to change. If you have enough courage to drive off the dangerous denizens of the stolen lands, you can seize territory for yourselves and name yourself baronesses or barons. Restov intends to recognize the legitimacy of the new rulers of this land, and none of the other neighboring realms care enough to challenge you. We can provide backing as a trade partner and military ally. If you claim the land, you will have indeed all of Restov's support. And then she raises her goblets and kind of waits for everyone else to do that. Do you guys raise your goblets?
Here, here.
I can say
I'll
talk.
To the lady
Like-
and lord.
Like halfway up, just like. "Mm."
Well, the details of your individual missions and charters in stolen lands can't wait. I raise my glass to you, brave heroes. For now, let us eat and enjoy the evening. Tomorrow promises to be a very busy day. And after she's finished speaking, her servants begin to circle around the room, refilling the drinks with ale, fruit juice, or water. A young boy comes over to you and he's like, "Excuse me, adventurers, may I top up your drinks?"
Come here, boy. Another.
Yes, what can I get you, scary lizard man?
Boy, I will forgive your insolence this once. Give me a pint of your finest ale.
Yes, this is Northwestern Southern Ale.
From
What?
Absalom.
Cheers.
Northwestern Southern.
And
It's a lot of directions.
you, Greenskin. What can I get you? Are you feeling unwell? You look very sick.
Durag's gonna turn to him, look at him down, ignores him, and just keep sipping his water.
And, fair lady, what treat and trinket may I provide for you this evening?
Just water, please. Thank you.
Here you go,
Thanks.
from the greatest spring.
Alright,
Oh, that's
now
everyone.
What about the other guy?
Excuse me, young admirer. I will not be giving you an autograph about now. My drink is still plentiful. However, I would like to pay for these beautiful strangers' drinks.
Oh, yes, of course. 1 gold each.
Yes. What a good man.
Yes, I seem to have misplaced my wallet in my other pants.
Well, any coin will do then.
You know who has coins? The dude there with the blue hair. He looks like he has coins. You can ask him.
No, I've been warned not to go over to him.
For context, for those that didn't watch season 1, Merv is a child kidnapper of sorts. He likes to take kids. So,
Make them work in his timber factory.
yes. And he smells like piss.
For goodness sakes, man, give the child his coin.
Give me the coin.
Adventurers, I am Cacophonics. May I grab your names? I would love to add them to my poems one day.
Yes,
I give you-
Aquafina. I would like you to actually make a poem about me right now, please.
Aquafina. Aquafina. Great, I have that.
And my poem?
You cannot rush a masterpiece, such as yourself.
I be in the poem.
Young boy, I will not speak again. You shall not be getting my autograph today, for you have not earned it.
If you do, my name is Kaladin Jr., named after my grandpa.
I heard of such great warrior. I know the songs.
Yes, he was amazing.
Sure.
Boy, where did you go
but-
wrong? What ails you, son? You should be a warrior, like your ancestors.
You're right. I'm gonna go into the stolen lands now.
And he runs out the door.
Wow, you just got him killed. Good job, Gammy. You literally just got the little boy killed, bro.
To adventure!
As he runs out,
Oh.
you see Merv leave the party.
So my question is, Insanity, did your character really pay for free drinks?
You got scammed.
The only one that actually got a drink was Gamer Medic, right? So,
Did you give the kid some money?
yeah, I would have given him like 1 copper, 2 copper. I suppose I have to. Ah, damn it!
Yeah, so during this, Jamaldi calls out and is like, and now remember everyone, drinks are for free. And we have had a young orphan boy come here. He doesn't work for us, but he's been taking money from people for the drinks. But the drinks are for free, don't worry. No need to be paying for them. Enjoy.
So at this point, I'm just gonna look over at our bard friend there and go, haha, good show.
Like, he wasn't even trying to scam him. Just Insanity volunteered to get scammed. Like, you gotta admire the dedication.
Yeah, it was great. Yes, as the feast's progressing, you guys do kind of notice the sound of rain outside and rumbles of thunder. It seems to be kind of getting a bit louder. It's kind of yeah, the lightning's kind of getting a bit closer, and yeah, the thunder's slowly getting louder as the night kind of rolls through. So during this feast as well, you guys have the opportunity to obviously talk between yourselves, but you can also talk to any of the NPCs in here. This is when the influence encounters comes in. So there's about 4 courses throughout this banquet, which is essentially 4 rounds or 4 attempts to influence any of the NPCs. We will roll for initiative just for you guys, and then that's the order of you guys to individually chat to any NPCs, or we can go up as a group, but we'll just kind of be in action to either influence or discover as per that document.
Can we also speak to the main, I forgot her name, the lady and lord,
Jamandi?
and Isif?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Where's my initiative button?
How did we do it last time to get at the bottom? Like, to stick them on the game screen?
Well, if you don't remember my lessons,
Ah,
do that for you.
Ooh.
Oh, Aaron, every time we're gonna roll initiative, don't forget you've gotta click on your token, and then you gotta go get initiative in your sheet. That way it's gonna get into the Torn Order automatically.
So click on character and then what, sorry?
Then you go in your sheet,
Yeah.
and at the near the bottom in the perception
Yes, sir.
section, there's a button called initiative.
I bet. Oof.
Damn, my guys.
I've been drinking. What can I say?
I've been drinking.
I've been drinking.
Cool. And Sanity hasn't rolled, so I guess he's not playing.
Aquafini passes out.
that kid drugged us all. Well, me and Zarek. We did. It's nice knowing you
Oops.
guys.
It
Bye.
is what it is.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Ignore the
okay.
perception. Ignore the perception.
Is that your initiative?
The initiative is 26, yeah.
Alright, well, why'd you pick
Motherfuckers
a
rolling
character with
crit
the
level
hardest
crit.
name to say ever? Cacophonix?
Cacophonics.
Cacophonix? I'm just gonna call you Cac. Hey Cac.
There's like
Yeah, who would you like to go talk to?
I want to go talk to the lord and lady at the head of the table there.
Alright.
No,
So
so-
you approach them and they kind of look a bit like befuddled at you, but she kind of smiles a bit awkwardly and she's like, is everything alright? You're not enjoying the feast? If there's any problems, you can talk to the servants.
Not at all, my lady. I am just here to inform you that I shall be the hero that reclaims those lands and takes charge of them. I just thought it would be good that you know me. I am Cacophonix. I'm pretty sure you may have heard of me already, but I just make sure you're aware of who I am.
So I'm gonna roll a d20. If it's less than 11, so if it 11 and below, she hasn't heard from you. 12 and above, she has heard of you. Oh,
That fits.
yes. I'm sure. Yeah, it does ring a bell. Yes. If you give a what's it called?
sense motive.
Sense motive. That's one. You'd probably, if you roll good enough, you'd be able to tell she's lying through her teeth. But she's like, ah, yes. Well, very glad. What is your name?
I am Cacophonix, my lady.
Cacophonix. Well, very glad to hear that you're eager to venture into the stolen lands. Very brave. You must be a very, very strong adventurer.
Indeed. That's all I want to say.
Oh,
That's
Indeed,
that's it.
walks off.
Mic drop.
Wow.
and she leans over to Ice Surf and she's like, "Can we get someone to kill him in the middle of the night?" Yes, I can arrange that. Durek, would you like to speak to anyone? So essentially, gaining influence is a good chance, and because kind of within the sandbox world, it's good to have like allies, informants. Kind of the more information you have, the better and easier it will be to kind of take over the land. So this is just in here as a kind of chance to kind of learn a bit more about what's kind of happening in the lands, get to know some people. You know, so if you get high enough influence on them, they're obviously going to be a bit more friendly with you, more willing to help you, or etc. etc.
Yes.
Can I use that? You said there was like basically 4 turns for that.
Yeah.
Can I use my first turn to like do a perception / sense motive, see if there's any of the other that actually like if I already catch the eye of one of the other, see if there's someone else is interested in me before I try talking to someone.
Yep.
All right, go on perception. 21.
Nice. So you notice the barbarian female over there. She kind of, when you first walked in, she kind of sized you up and kind of gave you like a respectful kind of nod. And you notice that when the others walked in, she kind of, you could tell from her face, she just didn't really want to acknowledge them.
Yeah, she dismissed them instantly.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. All right.
Zarek?
Well, I would like to spend this first round as well, just due to my character's race. Probably like a perception or something, just to see if there's anyone that's interested in talking to me rather than gonna try and stab me as I walk up to them.
Okay.
Here we go.
I probably should have done that as well, but I really wanted to play my character just walk up to the lady.
That makes
and
it makes sense with you, Insanity. It makes sense.
14, we'll take that.
All right. So you notice this young lady here. She's looking kind of quite shy. Looks a little bit out of place. Just like a little bit of a loner. And then you notice this halfling over here is kind of just like looking down on people as if he's kind of a noble. It's kind of what you gather from that.
The irony of a halfling looking down on people, bro.
But you're not sure, like, exactly how that specific to you, but that's just with your role, what you kind of pick up from a glance around.
I will take that, thank you.
Aquafina, so you're dying of poison from the water.
Fine. Well, as my last dying wish, you know, I just want to know about my parents, okay? No, I also want to do a perception.
Alright.
Because based off my upbringing and just the whole way that, you know, my life unfolded, she doesn't trust people. She doesn't know who she can trust. She doesn't know who's part of her past pain, okay? Wow. Toxic. I really am dying, guys.
No, she really doesn't trust anybody.
Feel different.
You reckon this guy seems like the friendly and most approachable person in here? Like he's like looking around at people, and you're like, oh, that's so inviting that he's taking the time to look around and acknowledge everyone. Like, what a nice person to be at this feast. And
Cool.
back to the top of the order. Kek.
So
goes
I will
next.
do a perception check to see who in this room are my true fans and who are fans.
All right.
Really should have done that first, but it's okay.
There it is, friends. There it is.
You remember a small gig you did at a tavern, and you're like pretty sure this guy here was at the front row
no.
drinking, shirt waving off, and like you're like, oh, that was definitely that guy who asked for autographs, and you're like, oh, so good to see like a true fan here. He must have come for me.
Oh lord.
All right,
Doesn't
Jarak.
end well. Yeah, Durag's gonna go grab a seat near the other barbarian and the dude she's talking to, just like grabbing a seat and being like, so I'm guessing we're gonna be the one actually doing the work around this thing, eh?
She looks at you and says, you must be another warrior. Yeah, I think I'm looking around this room. I don't think many of them will stand a bit of a chance. Strong ones need to stick together.
We always need the squishy bastards for their money, am I right?
Yes, and they make good meat shields too when the arrows start flying. Either that or they run away like frightened dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you trying to influence them a bit more or just discover?
Yeah, I'll just strike up a conversation like that and just hang out, and I'll use that turn if possible to gauge her to doing the discover action.
Discover?
Yeah.
Okay, so for discover you can either use perception, society, or warfare lore.
Yes, things I definitely am good at.
Otherwise, influence for her particular is athletics, intimidation, survival, performance, diplomacy, or deception.
I'll be doing my perception. Oof, that's an add one. That's not gonna be great. Critical failure.
Alright, so even with the circumstance bonus you actually had because you notice your strength, it's still unfortunately not enough. You're kind of like talking, but you can notice that she just starts like ramble on about like her own battles and adventure, and you're kind of trying to shift the conversation to like more information you want to find out, but she just is kind of like ignoring, be like, oh, and this other battle, and you got her on accidentally on a bit of a tirade about graded battles and adventures, and she's downing the grog, so at this point you don't feel you're gonna get much from her.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm making friends.
Xarkonx, what would you like to do?
Yes. I'd like to go talk to the young lady there. And hail, stranger. How are you today?
You kind of say that to her, and you notice actually give me a perception roll.
It's a 10-4, good buddy.
Wow!
There's so much cool shit, and you guys just aren't finding it out. you kind of notice, you kind of notice, and you're like, oh, you kind of as you get noticed, like she was all kind of like covering her hair over her face, kind of like Violet from The Incredibles. She kind of just has that kind of like shyness, and you kind of come over and you kind of like notice that her skin's very pale for an elf. You're like, you know, I'm here to chat to this person. I don't really care about like kind of who they are and their battle prowess. And she's like,
Oh, hi. Yes, a very nice feast. What is your name?
I am Xarkonx Scorch. You may or may not have known of me, but I have a tragic tale that I won't bother you with. What is your name, my good madam?
Oh, well, I don't have much time, so please. I mean, I have lots of time. Not talking to anyone else. You can tell me. I'm very boring and not very interesting at all.
I don't want to bother you with my story. I'd like to know more about...
Please, do tell.
Oh.
Well, so what I do, I can give her like a synopsis of my story.
Honestly, it all started out of the egg.
Yeah, it all started back in the den. But I would like to try and influence her with my story.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can either
I think the idea is we choose the skill, but with the discover action, you can give us hints at which one would be better.
What do you mean?
Because, like, instead of telling us which one we were able to use, we're the one deciding which skill we would like to use in some way. Because that way, like, because I'm guessing some NPCs respond less favorably with some. So
Yeah,
if we
exactly.
choose poorly, so instead of you telling us which one we should, because that way we can like, it's a better of a gamble. I want to see people fail. God damn it!
Yeah, that's fine. I was just being nice, but
Oh, whoa. We're gonna start that with me? We're gonna start with me now? Nah, screw
Yes.
that.
so yeah, so you're wanting to so influence her by kind of just talking to her and
Kind of like
So-
telling my story in a way that is putting me in a favorable light.
okay, so give me a diplomacy roll.
You bet. You're down here somewhere. Thank you. Diplomacy roll.
There we go.
We like it. We like it.
Cool. So you're kind of chatting to her, and you kind of felt that when you came over, she was pretty friendly. You don't feel like you've kind of broken that the ice with her yet. She's still being very kind of like shy. But yeah, she just kind of is happy for you to be there. She's not overly chatty, but she does let you know.
My name's J. Ethel. Really nice to meet you. I'm from Kyonin, but I'm looking for a good start here now.
Well met, JF. I'll call it
What?
there. Well met.
Well met to you too. Is that what people say here?
Possibly.
Hmm.
Hopefully.
Well, now it's canon. That's what people say. All right, Aquafina, would you like to talk to anyone?
Well, since my dice points me to that guy that's next to me, I'll just go like slide, and be like, hey. Since my whole
Hey.
table has abandoned me to go talk to everybody, I'll come speak to you. Hi. I'm Aquafina. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Tartusio. Nice to meet you. What brings you here?
Just chatting. Want to find out about all the people here, get to know everybody. What-
Yes. That sounds great. It's a lot of nice people here. What, exactly though are you come to the manor for? Are you a warrior? Or are you a magician? What's your trade craft? I'd love to know.
Well, I'm a sorcerer, and I know all sorts of cool spells. And yeah. What about you?
When you mention the magic, he's kind of seems a
Interested.
bit more interested. So you're wanting to discover or influence him?
Discover.
All right. So,
What should I roll?
you can use nature, perception, or society, because those are kind of just your general ones anyway.
Let's try nature. Yes! I did good! I did good!
Damn.
Very nice. So you notice, kind of pretty quickly. So this, sorry, he's a gnome. Sorry, not a halfling. He's a sorcerer as well.
We're the same! Yay!
But he seems to have a bit of arrogance and superiority to him. You can kind of, knowing kind of a bit of sorcerers, you can tell he's he's quite powerful. Which is why he's kind of potentially a bit more like arrogant, because he kind of has that kind of superiority complex. You find as well. So you can pick two of these options as well for discovery. So you can learn what skills influence this particular NPC and which one has the lowest DC. You can learn his personal biases, one of his resistances, or one of his weaknesses. So usually you can only find out one, but because you got a crit, you can find out two of those.
Okay. Well, let's go with the personal bias stuff. So, you said one of the NPC's personal biases, and I can pick another one. And then let's learn about his weaknesses as well. That'll be interesting.
Okay, cool. So he, because of his arrogance and superiority, if he witnesses a hero fail at something, you'll instantly lose influence with him. And his weakness is, he's all about like flattery and compliments. So can easily be deceived for lower checks against him.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, round 3. See if the rest of the party utilizes this properly.
So here's the question, right? Do I play with what I know, or do I play with what my character knows?
What do you mean?
What your character knows, obviously.
You should just stand up in front of the whole.
Because obviously I don't know these things that Aquafina just found out, right?
Nah, because that was through her discover roll. You wouldn't know this because you're not in the conversation.
So I'm gonna play as my character would, and this may damn the party, but I apologize. That's what my character would do.
Oh
so
no, that's perfect.
I approach that same little dude, and I say, "Oh, look at this! Look here, an old fan and a new fan. So good to see you guys coming together. How are you this evening, my fans?"
Oh my god.
He looks over at you, Aquafina, and says, "Is this one of your friends?"
I just met the guy, so not really.
Lovely to meet you. What is your business here? I'm very eager to learn more about you.
Oh, don't act shy. I remember you from my shows. Although it was a wild night, I do remember. I remember very well. You had that shirt off and everything.
So you going for influence or discovery?
I want to discover.
All right. So give me either nature, perception, or society.
I cannot wait. Oh shit.
Nice. So you quickly pick up that he's faking his friendly interest in anyone he talks to. And you can pick either the skill that can use to be influence him, one of his personal biases, one of his resistances, and one of his weaknesses.
I want to know what skill will influence him.
Yeah. So
Imagine it's like singing or something.
Please be performance. Please be performance.
So, he's most impressed by magic, so Arcana.
Fuck!
Anyway, there will be start singing about magic.
Alright, do you want to say anything else to him?
No, I'm good.
Alright. Jurek.
I'll be. I'll keep chatting with them both, trying to include this guy in the conversation. Also, just being like, "And what about you? You're gonna be part of the action group, the more action-oriented group, also."
Yeah, so you notice, so this, human man, he's ruggedly handsome, a shadow of a beard on his jaw. He wears dark grey hair and a small bun, and carries a distinctive sword that bears the crest of House Varn. So 4 hatchets arranged in a circle on the sword. He's he kind of says to you in a very charming manner, haha. Yes, well, I can't wait to explore the Broken Lands. I already know I'm being assigned to Norman Heights. I've already got plans for a village down there to make home. Varnhold will be the place. I'm pretty much already good to go here, so I'm really just doing this feast for a bit of free food, really, and then I'll pretty much be on my way to take over the Stolen Lands. So if you, any of you want to go home, by all means, I pretty much have this in the bag.
Oh well, a bit of a hell. I see. Well, we will have a bit of a healthy competition with you in the racing. A challenge is always great to have.
Yes, I agree. I think we've got a between me, you, Amari here, because you never asked her name. I think we've got
She
a.
started renting.
Wow,
him.
it's
Got him.
Hey, she started
him.
rent. You're the one who said she started renting, eh?
And my name's Mygear. Not that you cared to ask.
Got him.
But yes. Do you want to either influence or discover one of them?
To that be when you said that you never like to ask, is like I've always been more of the kind to recognize actions over names, But yeah, I'll do yeah, you know what? I'll try to influence, and I'm gonna use. If I say that, I'm basically trying, he seems like the kind of guy who likes to be buttered up. So, without doing too much, using deception to just flatter him a little bit, make sure like he, like brush him in the right direction, just so like he feels like I'm not a threat to him. He just like, oh, this guy seems like he's fine. He's just a brawn.
Okay.
Come on, dice. Yes.
Yeah, so he's still pretty friendly to you, kind of the same as when you kind of first approach. You don't feel like you kind of made too much ground on him, but he's politely like listening to you in that sense. But you don't feel like you've gained too much more influence with him.
That's alright.
Zarek.
So we're continuing on with J. Ethel here.
All right.
J. Ethel, I have grand plans for the Stolen Lands. I plan to regain my honor as a noble in the Stolen Lands. What are your plans?
Well, honor's definitely something dear to my heart too. I want to leave my old life behind and start a fresh start. This is an opportunity to mingle with the with people again, and possibly atone for some of my past deeds.
Oh, beer is always good. Anyways, I would like you to join me on my quest, and I can provide you with a life that you have never known before. What do you say? Continuing on with influence.
Okay.
Sorry.
So sounds
much
like you're
drinking.
using diplomacy, unless you want to intimidate her instead.
No.
You're coming with me.
No. We'll get some more diplomacy going.
Work for me or else.
Yeah. Let's
Nice.
go. Nat 20, baby. Let's go.
Damn.
Awesome. Shit, that isn't at 20. Alright, I've just got a Word document with your influence. Since you're the first person to affect it, I'll add that in.
Wow.
No shade, but all the shade.
I rolled a 20 on deception. Not my fault. That's the DC was so high.
Yeah, it was a very high DC. Oh, she says,
Yeah, I don't really know anyone, so I mean, yeah, it'd be really nice to know some other people in this new land and someone I can trust. So if I can count on your friendship, then I too will call you a friend, and you can expect friendship from me.
In this life, we only have a limited amount of time and a limited amount of friends. I am proud to call you one of mine.
Excellent. Yes, and you mortals, in most people's lifelines, that is correct. Not much time to make good friends, so I'm very happy to have met you.
Interesting.
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 She reminds me of the ghost still, I'm just saying, bro.
Yes, right. I thought the
hey,
same.
where's my creepy music? Alright, Aquafina.
So, I would have picked up from my interaction with this dude before that he seems to be like a powerful sorcerer person. And I'm sitting there watching the interaction between him and xArkonx, and I want to try like impress this guy. If I want to try use one of my spells, just to like try and impress him, how can I do that? Do I?
So that would be an Arcana.
Okay, cool. So let's see what happens. Is that a pass? in
That is
this-
a pass. That is a
Okay, cool.
success. Excellent. So you gain some influence with him. What do you do?
So I want to just conjure up some water and like just make like water, fancy water spell. Trying to see what he would say about that and kind of talk to
Just
him
get-
about
Casually using magic for.
just casually, yeah, because we're talking about our magical stuff. So just want to like talk to him about the spell that I know and just show it off.
Oh, he sees it and he's just like, "Oh, how delightful! Elementalist magic you have. That's very rare. In fact, let's actually look at my character sheet. What spells do I actually have?
Wow. DM isn't even ready with the knowledge of all his NPC by heart.
No, I'm
I
just.
think he expected
we've
us
been
to roll
scammed.
like 1, 1, 1, 1. Ooh.
Wait, can you see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah,
Okay, close our eyes. Not looking.
that doesn't really matter, to be honest.
I don't see nothing.
Yes, I
can
have
read.
a little bit of magic too, and he Cacophonics is like about to put his fork into some meatloaf, and he just makes the meatloaf like fly away.
Mhm.
This- look,
I should just like some water into his face as well.
Wow.
Cacophonic face. I'm just playing. We're just playing.
Yes, we just, what do they call it? Trolling.
Oh.
This guy knows.
I came across an actual troll once.
And let me guess, you took an arrow to the knee.
Wow.
Nice. All right. So this will be the last round. So it's kind of desserts coming around. Cacophonics, what do you do?
Do I have to target my roll at somebody, or can I jump up on the table and like do a performance for anybody that can hear it?
You can, but you would need to pick who you're trying to aim for, because that's kind of the point of the influence encounters.
Because I've only got one turn, so I won't be able to find out any more
If-
information.
So Discover's more, you use Discover to find out their preferences to use influence correctly.
Hmm. No.
So you can use, like influence, you can use performance.
I was just trying to perform and hope that one of them gets influenced by my performance, bro. Like in a wide berth, bro. Like one of y'all like my performance, right?
They might do.
I mean,
Alright, I will tell you that if you roll good, there will be someone who particularly likes music.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, right? I'm gonna jump up on the table.
Alright?
I'm gonna start strumming away.
oof.
And start singing a song. A song about brave adventurers reclaiming the Badland. Brave adventurers, will you live or will you die to see glory and fame? And I suppose I have to roll
Yes.
Yep.
performance, right?
If you crit fail, you're getting thrown out of the party. So you know now.
Oh, come on, come on. That's decent.
So everyone's kind of like, you know, like with the drinks flowing, everyone's kind of like, woo! But you notice a young female halfling over there, just her eyes are just lit up like a Christmas tree, and she like stands up on her table and just clapping, and she's like,
Bravo! Oh, listen.
Thank you. I will see you all later.
she's like, oh,
Yay.
You are a bard?
I am indeed, young lady. I can see you have a great taste in performance.
Oh, so nice you call me young. I'm actually halfling age. I'm actually, in your human years, 69 years old.
Nice. Well met.
I am also
I
a
have always
bard.
enjoyed a older lady as well.
No, I appreciate it. I'm a bard of trade as well.
Oh, do sing for us. Do us a show. Just,
Oh,
I
no,
understand that
no,
you're
no.
intimidated.
The what?
I could not.
That's okay. I
Oh.
understand. Having to try and follow an act such as mine is intimidating and daunting for anyone.
Yes.
I fully understand.
And the DM didn't expect you to ask that, so I don't think he was prepared to sing.
So yeah, but I don't have any more turns now, right? So I can't do anything else because that's the last one, right?
Yes, you should have used your turns a bit better.
I know I shouldn't have wasted
You
talking
should've.
to one lady, but
Now you know. For next time. Anyway, not that you cared to ask, but my name is Lindsay.
hi, Lindsay. I will sign you an autograph.
Oh, and I'll sign you one too.
Lindsay, okay, got it.
Let me just do your. There you go. All right, Jurak.
Well, since apparently the party is going hard now with table dancing and singing, she looks like the kind of gal that just want to have fun. Let's, I don't know, arm wrestle.
Love it.
Yes.
I think this will be.
Athletic, I guess.
Yeah, athletics. Yep.
All right. Come on, don't betray me. That's the only skills where I'm good at. Come on.
Oh.
That DC 13.
Oh, seriously?
Yep.
God.
That's
Thank
as
God.
you call correctly by reading her like a book. Yeah. She's very impressed by physical. You know.
Okay, there you go.
So
Yeah, we'll just arm wrestle for the rest of the dinner, I guess. Entertain people.
I love it. Yeah. So her influence with you increases.
Nice.
And she's having a good time. And while she's arm wrestling, you know, she's got on her other hand, she's sculling a pint. All right, Zarek.
Do we have influence with each other? We don't, right? Surely.
No.
That won't
Unless
make
you
sense.
wanna.
I mean,
Now-
talk for yourself.
Is there any further I can go with in terms of influence with this character?
Sorry.
Is there can I go further influence this
Yep.
character?
So they started a base depending on
Yeah.
who you are,
Mm.
and influence goes up to 8.
Okay. I'm gonna continue on with my creepy little friend here. Now, Jayla, as companions for this daring mission to the Stolen Lands, I would like to know more about you and what you can bring to the table as we continue on our campaign.
Okay?
Meow.
So for your influence, I guess another diplomacy.
I can do that. That's the one thing I can do.
Can you, though?
I will. We'll find
Say,
out.
Can you?
Yes!
Yes, we can.
Motherfucker can!
All right.
Motherfucker actually doing some good ass politicking right there.
That's my character, bro. I politic.
Very nice. So she seems a lot more like excited and wants to be a bit more helpful now. You've noticed, like, she's really started to come out of her shell. She says,
Well, I'm an inquisitor actually.
and her voice is a lot more confident now.
And
Oh.
I mean, you're very polite for not drawing attention to it, so thank you. But you might have noticed that from my complexion that I am, well, being from Kayunan, I'm from the undead Urgafoa worshippers of the Elfkin. So I have a lot of wonderful spells that Urgafoa blesses upon me.
Hold the fuck up. Urgatoa?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, my new companion and friend, you might not have noticed, but I am also half dragon. So, in terms of
Very subtle.
in terms of anybody doing anything, I appreciate you for not judging me. And if we can continue this bond of friendship, I'm sure we can go a long way. Skull, etc.
What I want to know is what bangs a dragon, bro, to make a half dragon.
I agree. I mean, it's very intimidating being among the living again, and it's nice to know that there are some good souls out there who, you know, blessings to Urgathoa to our meeting today.
That's good for me.
Excellent. Well, yeah, cool.
Anything else you want to say to it? And if you want, you can give a religion check if you want to know a bit more about Urgathoa.
I was very
Ooh.
scared with Baby Huns' reaction there, bro. I'm literally terrified when he reacted.
Yeah. So after this, are we all departing together, or are we all just going basically our own ways?
You know that you guys have been told on the letter that you're allowed to stay the night here, so you assume that you'll be put in sleeping arrangements, so you'll have quote unquote free time, like at school camp.
A free time, you say?
Yeah.
You ready to make a quadroon, girl? What's up? No. Okay. Yeah. I'll do a religion check.
1/3 human, 1/3 undead, the child in the next generation, bro.
Yeah. I'll do a religion check to see what I can do. Ouch. Okay, well, that's fun.
You never heard of it.
Yep, sounds about right.
You're like, no, it doesn't ring a bell.
Doesn't ring a
you're
bell.
Pretty like, yeah, the fuck is that shit?
Yeah. Cool.
I can make up gods too. And she's
Yeah,
like,
you do you, boo.
Aquafina.
So did I get influence points with that guy before?
You did.
Okay, cool. So would it be cool if I say to him something like, would you be keen to join us as we go forth on our adventure?
That is hella cool.
No.
I love how you asked.
And then what I want to do is maybe be like, let's have a best of one spell battle in here, just for fun. Again, to like show off my spell powers and like what I can do as a spellcaster. Hopefully further win more influence and just cause chaos in this place by doing this like battle with this dude who obviously is way more powerful than me.
X gonna get fucked up. X gonna get fucked up.
You want to battle him, or do you want to do a show of magic?
Just like we each do one spell and just be like, let's see what happens, you know?
Like a show and tell?
Like a show and tell. Like we just want to cause chaos in here, guys.
He says, it's just like, well,
Girl, you
Aquafina,
dumb.
To be honest, you're the only person here worth even talking to. The rest of them are below us, magic users. I mean, look at that, and he points over at xArkonx, and he's like, look at him, he thinks he knows magic, but He can barely dress. I bet he bought those clothes at the toilet store.
The
And
toilet
he looks to you to see if you laugh.
Of course I'm laughing.
Bitch.
Well, yes, look, you probably don't know because it kind of looks you up and down. Being from, I'm guessing, the forest, at a dinner party, it's impolite to start casting magic, but I would not expect that of anyone who doesn't know the fine arts of decorum and how to be an influence in high society.
Wow.
So, how about you
Good
show
God.
me a spell, and I can enjoy watching it, but I'm not going to embarrass myself in front of Jamandi, of course.
Oh,
Ooh, get wrecked, noob.
there we go. I got ripped.
But everyone else here has already embarrassed themselves by the way they look.
Jeez.
Well, I guess she
I'm
turns
gonna
around.
break
she's
that
like,
guy's neck.
Okay.
I'm just reading here. Personality. He is brash and obnoxious and has
Yeah.
a superiority complex.
So kind of like my guy.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're wanting to do some magic, so he's not going to do a little battle with you, but he's keen to watch your magic, so you can do an Arcana again.
Let's see what happens.
You better impress him. Let's go.
Damn.
Hmm.
Failed now because I was sad.
What were you trying to do?
Oh, I was gonna cast one of my spells, like maybe like a ray of frost or something.
Yes, you kind of casted and you like freeze your goblet with your water in it, and he just kind of laughs. I see you've got a bit more to learn, and maybe practice a few of your spells before you hit the stolen lands. Me? I mean, come on, I'm the only one really here that's worthy enough to rule the stolen lands. But I mean, you can come and be my jester. And he turns back and starts to eat his food.
Damn.
I got
And
wrecked.
yeah, it's kind of after a little bit of kind of mingling, a bell rings to announce its conclusion, and servants start to bustle around as they clean up the remnants of the feast. Lady Jamandi rises and addresses everyone. My friends, I hope you've enjoyed the food and drink this evening. And a couple people raise their jugs. Amari, the barbarians, kind of can barely stand. She's like, more grog, please! And she's like, you honor me truly, but this night is for you, you heroes who've responded to my call. And I can't wait to hear tales of your exploits in the weeks and months to come. Tomorrow, I shall speak with you all about your individual charters. I suspect it will be a very busy day. So just we make an early evening on it. After all, you have kingdoms to plan. Of course, I've arranged bed chambers for you all. My guards will escort you to them now. I hope you find them restful, and we shall speak further tomorrow when we meet back here at sunrise. And with that, the guards usher you out and through to the east wing and take you to let's just turn off this happy music, okay? And take you through to your bed chambers. Find some nice music. And so you guys,
It's Betty by time.
yeah, so you guys can go to bed if you want, or you guys can have a chat about anything. Chat about your night, you know, like a sleepover. You're all kind of like giggling, and the guard kind of goes like, "Excuse me, be quiet." Like your parents, you know.
So who do you like?
I want to go into Lindsay's room.
Oof.
I want to see what that undead mouth do.
Wow.
Goddamn. Goddamn.
Well,
I mean, so how long have we known each other for? That's a other good question.
yeah, I mean that's something out of play. I mean, you guys, it's really up to you guys. I mean, if you guys don't know each other before this is your first meeting, kind of. So you might have had a bit of small talk at the. I mean, you guys just out of luck has it, you guys all happen to be in the same room. So it might be probably a first chance maybe for some of you to talk. I mean, what are the odds?
Bro, so far I only know Aquafina's name because she's the only one that gave me her name when I asked them. I don't know these other two motherfuckers, bro. The creepy one, you know, obviously my guy's a speciesist. He doesn't like non-humans, so.
Oh my god.
Human-like.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
You guys didn't give me your name. You're the rude motherfuckers. Don't come at me, bro. Don't come at me. You're the rude ones. Don't give me your name, bro.
You,
I got Aquafina's name.
loud one
Just threw water at
with
me.
the music.
Loud one.
Who are you?
Dragon One. Have you not heard of me?
I don't listen to music. It's fools. It's music for the fool's ears.
Huh, uncultured swine. I kid, Dragon One. I know you're a fan. Don't worry. You don't have to act coy around me. I did ask you for your name. You did not give it. I assume you do not want to be famous when I am known throughout the kingdom.
Not that you deserve my name, but my name is xArkonx, and I will be a part of the ruling house in the Stolen Lands.
Ha, great. I have added it to my log. xArkonx, the man who carried my bags. Good to know.
Your insolence will not be forgotten.
Oh lord.
All
Okay,
right.
so I've got two names.
Durag's just gonna check out this interaction and be like, Yeah.
And you, silent one, with the big body. Who are you,
That's one way to
stranger?
put it.
You said that way too lusty for my liking, bro.
With
As you
the
said,
big
this
body.
massive guard came in bringing some cupcakes for like afternoon teas, and he goes out crying. He's like,
Wow. I mean, for everybody's knowledge, in this sheet, I did put the weight of Durak at thick.
Oh, thick.
He be thick. He a
Thick.
thick boy.
Nick.
He's gonna take a look around at the two other people and just like, if you need to, you can refer to me as Durak. I'll probably save your life once or twice before the end of this endeavor.
Durak, I can
Durak.
see you are a warrior. I respect it and wish to see you in action.
Durak,
If
I do
anything about
suspect-
this stolen land is true, you won't have a choice.
I suspect you will feature in some of my songs, right behind me, of course. You know, but I do suspect you will play a part, unlike this dragon folk here next to me.
You watch your tongue, boy.
Boy.
You should look like it. It's hard as that.
You hear a knock on the door, and a guard pokes his head in, and he's like,
Timothy, just wanted to say have a good sleep. It's good to hear you're all getting along. I'll be guarding out the front if you need anything.
Can we get influence with Timothy?
No, I'm a made-up NPC, so no. Bye.
he shuts the door.
Timothy's
All right,
a bit
chat.
too dumb.
We found the BBG. We good?
Have a good sleep.
Jesus Christ, that voice.
Yeah, you guys gonna talk anymore, or are you wanting to hit the hay?
My characters drink a bit too much.
I need to rest my beauty. I need my beauty sleep. I will be going to bed. I bid all of you fair adventurers a good evening.
Good night.
Durak's gonna just hang and wait for the others to sleep. He's not gonna fall asleep in the first one. He's gonna wait for the others.
And Zarek, being the guy that he is, he's probably gonna grab a corner and go into like a little meditation pose. And that'll be his sleeping.